People. Que pasa, sac say what they do. Now people, this part of the video is called Them Girl Are Wicked, Them Wicked, Them Wicked. And I am speaking specifically about a case as it involves famous comedian, and we are speaking about Major Hype and his girlfriend whose name is Kirby, and also the man with the big logger hood we are talking about, Nate. Now people, there has been a couple of videos going around circulating all over social media. Kirby makes some sort of video, at least 1 or 2 videos. And then we see Major Hype, he made a couple of videos also. And persons were perplexed, persons were wondering who is lying, who wicked, who are the one that is the person that is basically making all sorts of problem in the relationship. And people, like I said, whenever there's any sort of case, the person that comes with the proof, the person that comes with the voice note, we are speaking about the text, the documentation, the evidence, that is the person that you should believe. And people, in this case, we saw that Major Hype, he did a live, I think, Facebook last night, and he explained everything and he laid out his whole case where I talk about point blank and period. Now people, the thing that stood out, and I mean that literally, is the fact that this girl was in some sort of bathroom and the man have her bend over and cock up rete, lele, blue, blah, blah, while he was videotaping the whole incident. Now people, based on her account, she claimed that this incident took place maybe about 10 years ago. However, based on information, this was videotaped on an iPhone 7S, I think. And people, if we do the maths, if we do the tracking, that phone came out maybe about 2 to 3 years ago, based on information that I have. And also, this lady claims that the man used to cuff her up bad. And she made it seem as if she was a victim in all of this, when the truth and the facts that, based on the evidence that the man brought forward yesterday, I am speaking about Major Hype, it seems as if she was the instigator. It seems as if she was the person that was creating all sorts of chaos and catastrophe. However, she is always bawling wolf, or she is always screaming as if somebody had done her something, point blank and period. Now what an incident like this teaches us is that we cannot trust persons on social media and people. I am not saying that if somebody is a celebrity in the case of Major Hype, that means that they are more credible. Me just tell you, when we saw how this lady was acting on her life, she was bawling, she was acting like a victim, and people come to find out the truth and the fact. Like I said, she was a person that was basically a cuff up the man. And what made the situation even more disturbing is that when she bring in her mother, we are speaking about the evil stepmother in the case of Major Hype. So people, me just say, based on the documentation, it is obvious that the mother was a gold digger and also the daughter. And what is even more disturbing is that the lady, we are speaking about the daughter, she is also a F-R-E-A-K. And people, there is nothing wrong if you is a, we are talking about Rete and Lele and your wife or your girlfriend is a whatever, Rete and Lele, it is okay as long as you are consenting adult. However, when you are married and you're out there with Rete, Lele, blue, blah, blah, and this one and that one, it does not look good. Because people, like the man said in his evidence, he said that the girl was going to get some sort of root canal, and the mother called him and I make him know say him have to pay for it because him girlfriend, whatever the case is. Now people, a mother should not be calling anybody. A mother has no sort of right to come off her head and talk about the man to pay for it because of this and that. That's supposed to be some sort of conversation between the man and his wife or the man and his girlfriend. So anyways people, like I said, she was a gold digger. She was also a F-R-E-A-K, and people, it is evidenced by what we saw in the video. If you saw the video, people, it was very graphic. So anyways, and next thing that I realized when it comes to some of these women and people, it applies to man also. they will always sell out them relationship or them husband or them family because of them pumps or because of them HOOD. And people, in this case, it seems because the Rasta man had some sort of loggerhood, it seems as if she kind of hook him. And people, in the case, we see some major hype basically get hooked or get tied because of the pumps also. So people, we see some major hype, it looked like he was some sort of girl fool, point blank and period. And the reason that I say that he is some sort of girl fool is the fact that after all that this lady did to him, after all the videos that she made on social media and dissing him and trying to paint him as some sort of bad person, some sort of ABUSER, him still claims that he is in love with her. And people, what is even more disturbing about the evidence that he put forward is the fact that he said that while he was out working somewhere in Florida, he had a show. He brought her up on stage and he introduced her as his wife, his girlfriend, Rete, his lover. And people, in the same day, she was making all sorts of arrangements with Joe Grind for basically come boom off him HOOD. So people, me just show you so them girl are wicked, them wicked. And people, she is one of the worstest, point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story in all of this is that we see the man with the loggerhood in basically whip her up. And we see the girlfriend we are talking about, Kirby, she basically whip up major hype. And people, the truth and the facts that based on what I see, he is a good comedian. However, he is some sort of girl fool. He is not really hip to what is going on. And people, in this case, him pick up a WHOE and basically trying to turn her into a housewife. And people, we see it is not going to work, point blank and period. So people, me just said the moral of the story is that we need to learn from the mistakes of these person and people, the person that we put in high esteem and look at them as some sort of celebrity. People, we see that they are just human and they are making mistakes or even making bigger mistakes than what we make. So people, we see in two instances we are talking about Jacure. He is a girl fool and want all sorts of fetish. And in this case, we see major hype. He is also a girl fool. But people like them say, love make you do all sorts of foolishness. However, me not fall in love and do any sort of foolishness. Point blank and period. So people, based on the evidence that he put forward, it is obvious that this person is trifling. She is a skeezer. She is one of those persons that you cannot trust because people, she is the one that was instigating all sorts of ABUSE. However, she goes on social media, she goes on her live and she acts like she is a victim and people start sorry for her and start this up major hype, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. So people, the moral of the story is this: don't trust people that you meet on social media because sometimes persons are just some great actors and them know how to convince. They have the, we're speaking about that genes to convince people to lie and basically make themselves be the good one and paint a picture of a next person that is bad. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.